Welcome back to Tokyo. Shh. This is a Saturday. We're here with the three of us and our first special guest, Carson Rieman.
Hi, how you doing? Honored to be here.
I'm happy Carson is our first special guest because I couldn't think of anybody else who'd be willing to come on our podcast.
Probably no one.
Nobody.
Well, he didn't have a say. He did not have a say.
He really didn't have a say.
Very true.
He didn't really have a say. We told him he was going to be on it, so I guess he did what he had to do.
It took us a month to get here, though.
It did, because originally he was going to be on episode 3.
But
That was 2.
It might have been 2.
It was 2.
It was 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And now we're on episode 5.
Has this thing called work, so.
Yeah. And you have this thing called high school.
I do.
That also gets in the way sometimes. And Noah has this thing called Defiance that gets in the way sometimes too.
No, you guys wanted to do it.
It was a joke.
You guys wanted to do it 8 a.m. one day. Jesus
Calm
Christ! I was only driving at 5 a.m., dude.
I just want to point out I was awake.
I was awake too.
I was willing to do it.
I did wake up and no one said anything. I went back.
I was awake.
I woke up, put the message in the group chat. Nobody texted back, and I was like, you know what? I'm going back to bed.
I read that and went right back to bed.
Packed up the podcast pack, walking out the door. Nobody answered. I went back upstairs, went to bed. Okay, so we're gonna jump into football. Since the three of us, that's pretty much our. Well, I consider Carson more of our basketball expert, to be honest.
He's everything.
He's everything, actually.
But we talk mostly about football, so we're gonna jump into our football conversation.
He's a Rieman.
Mel Kiper dropped his second mock draft. You don't have a lot of change. You have 2 big changes in the top 10. 3, technically. You have the Lions taking Tua at 3.
Tua's ass.
Calm down now.
Dude, it literally took 2 minutes.
That's not a cuss word.
Calm down now.
You have the Giants taking Jeff Okudah at 4. The Dolphins taking Jay Herb at 5.
That's my boy.
And your only other real change is Mekhi Becton from Louisville at 10 going to the Browns.
Just Mekhi Becton.
Never heard of him.
I've never heard of him either.
What are you kidding, Mekhi?
The guy going to the NFL. So
Yeah, so shut up. You're playing club tennis at BG.
What are you playing? What are you playing?
Xbox.
What, 2K?
Yeah, actually. Go to the league.
I could go to the league on 2K.
Also, yesterday morning, I heard that the Lions might trade out of that third spot.
That would be interesting.
They might trade down.
Yeah, but with who? Who's willing to trade up? Chicago?
Chicago needs anything.
They need
QB.
QB.
First rounders left.
They need QB.
I don't think so.
1 or 2 from that Khalil Mack.
They might. The Browns need offensive line.
They need a left tackle. But didn't take was Jay Conklin? Is it?
If they get Jack Conklin, I'll be happy. Because that's a great grab.
He is solid.
Yeah. That's a great grab for a good player.
I think he's
The Browns are going to Brown. Doesn't matter who he
He's not old.
He's not. He looks old.
I think he's like 26.
Jack.
Yeah, Jack Conklin. I'm pretty sure he's like 26. He's not. I don't think he's 30 yet.
He's 25.
25, yep.
I said 26. I was close.
He's 20. Yep. Well, he went to Michigan State.
Yep, that's how I knew him.
So he's got to be good.
Yeah.
No, Carson likes Michigan State. You could probably get that just off of what he said.
Yeah, he's going to Ohio State.
Going to Ohio State.
All right.
So when Ohio State plays Michigan State,
Who you
Ohio
rooting for?
State.
okay.
All my money's going to Ohio State.
That's
So
it.
I have a valid reason.
Good boy.
Good point.
Makes sense. I think they put out too many mock drafts during the year because that's too much for me to follow.
Yeah,
So
this is like
many.
the 3rd episode in a row we covered one.
Yeah, and it's getting out of hand. So
No one really knows.
we'll talk about this Mel Kiper one, which we already did, and then we'll talk about one more, and that'll be it.
One more towards the draft.
Yeah.
Like
the week of.
Week
Yeah.
of.
And we'll maybe touch on the combine if somebody does something freaky.
It's the combine. Who cares?
Or an underrated player. Shows
Yeah.
out.
That's true.
I don't watch the combine. So.
Number 2. So Phillip Rivers obviously left the Chargers. Kudos to a great career and stuff like that.
I'm here in Indy.
Right now he's in Florida right now, living with his family.
Well, I would be 42. Why would you be?
Where do you think this man's going to end up? Because I've seen a lot of iffies.
I think Indy.
Think he's going to go to Indiana?
I think
They need somebody.
Indianapolis.
I think Indy's going to draft a QB, and they're going to sit behind Phillip.
I
The
think
season, then let him go.
I think
he should be done.
Yeah.
I think Phillip could end up in
That'd be
either
smart.
Indy, which I would be okay with seeing him in Indy.
He's 38.
Yeah, he'd be a good player.
Old.
Or I could see him in Tampa, in Florida. Because something tells me that the Bucs do not love Jameis Winston.
Do you love him?
Well, no. He throws 4
The
touchdowns
man got
and
LASIK
5
surgery.
picks.
Yeah, but he got his eyes fixed though. So
That doesn't do anything.
Maybe it'll help
Yeah,
him.
it does. I got my eyes fixed like 6 or 7 times. I'm still half blind.
no, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. I don't really care where Phillip Rivers lands.
Care less sounds.
Unless he wins somewhere.
Don't
He's not
say
gonna
that.
win it, Indy.
I mean, Indianapolis gives him the best chance.
That's a
They
good
have,
point. They have Marlon Mack. They have two
They have
two
I
players
think
around
the
him.
Chargers give him
The
best
defense
chance.
is young and improved. The offensive line is one of the best in the league now.
Yeah,
Couldn't
that's
say
true.
that a few years ago.
That's very true.
But he's old. Can't really win. So
And I think they have a good. They had a good bridge QB last year in Jacoby Brissett. I don't think
he's not gonna get it done.
No, I don't think he's gonna get it done either.
He's good enough.
I think Phillip is good enough to get him to the playoffs. I don't know if he's better than that.
Preset's good enough.
I mean, he's been that way in Los Angeles,
Yeah.
San Diego.
He's gonna get it done.
He did, and I mean, sometimes that's just how it happens. You don't have the manpower to get it over the hump,
Mhm.
like the Browns for the last 20 years.
20
But
forever.
Take that.
I'd like it. I'd like to see him in Indy. I think he'd
No.
do good.
I'm talking about
But I'd also like to see him. And wouldn't mind seeing him in Tampa either.
I think Indy would give him the best chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that.
facts.
I think Indy has the best talent on their roster besides at the quarterback position.
Wait, hold on. What did you just say?
I think Indy has the best talent on between Indy and Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think you meant in
no.
the league. I'm like, what?
No,
Hold
no,
up.
no.
Okay.
Other than
I was
the
like
quarterback
half
position.
listening. So
Yeah, that's normal for you.
I look at XFL stuff.
The new NFL CBA came out.
Yep.
I'm a fan. I will say I'm a fan.
I don't like it.
17
part?
games, 3 preseason games.
And then seven postseason,
I don't think the
7 postseason teams as well from each conference.
I don't think the players want that many games.
It's adding one more.
I don't think they want that. This extra week.
Yeah, but you're taking a preseason game away.
The preseason's
Okay, but you got to
pointless.
think in the preseason, a lot of people suffer unnecessary injuries.
In the actual
That's true.
in the actual game would also injuries.
But that's an actual game. It's not-
That matters.
Keep it at 16.
I mean, I don't really care either way. I think the league's at a good spot right now. Yeah, I'd like to see another week or two. But, I mean, if it doesn't go through, it doesn't go through.
Maybe not this season, but eventually.
Well, it said it was slated for 2021.
Mhm.
Yeah, so, I mean, the owners didn't even...
I know. Did the NFLPA, did they say no or did they offer continuance? I don't remember.
I think don't think the players. What's called if you meet with them.
That's the NFLPA,
Yeah, the Players Association.
National Football League Players Association.
No, we're figuring out.
We're getting there. Those acronyms just get us. I wouldn't be mad if they played 17 games a year, because that just gives the Browns another opportunity to win a game and disappoint me.
And
Or lose
the
or disappoint you?
opportunity not to make the playoffs again.
Either way, they disappoint me.
The Players Association wasn't on board with the 17. They just don't want to play 17 games, which I understand it.
I think they're not on board with the 17, but I think they're on board with playing less preseason games. Because preseason games are a waste of time.
You're still pointless.
They are very pointless.
They're meeting in Indianapolis, the Players Association, and then the owners to address the direct issues.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Indianapolis, we have the combine in 6 days. Oh, no, 5 days. 5 days. We have it in 5 days, which is going to be great. I hate the preseason. I'll say it again. I hate it. It's stupid.
It's
Pointless.
fun just because your football's back.
I think the only reason I think it's fun is because you get those people that aren't going to make the team, but they make an impact to maybe get themselves another team.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did last year for the Browns.
See you on the team.
No, he plays for the New York Guardians, your XFL team. I think he made I'm not going to say made a good footprint because obviously
made an
they keep him-
impression.
He made an impression, yeah, to keep him in at least a professional league, and he's not homeless anymore. Good for him. Speaking of the New York Guardians, we're going to jump into our XFL conversation. You're wrong again.
I wasn't wrong. I didn't say they were going to win.
Dude.
I
Dude.
believe you did.
You changed teams again.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Houston. I'm
Bandwagon.
Houston.
You hop on the bandwagon.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
We're 2 weeks in.
Yeah, 2 weeks too many.
What's Houston's record right now?
2-0.
2-0.
And what's St. Louis's record? They're 1-1 because I lost to Houston. I picked Houston last week. Thank you.
I picked the
They were
defenders.
both 1-0
I picked
after
the
week
defenders.
1.
Yeah,
I just want
you guys told me to pick.
My team was also 1-0 after week 1.
I just want to point out
They're
that
1-0
I picked the
now.
defenders right when their names came out.
Could you
They're
pick Cardinal
2-0.
Jones?
They're great.
Okay.
Yeah, what about it?
They have the coolest name. I've got to give them that.
And
Yeah.
they had the most
Defenders,
basic
yeah.
uniforms, but they got a full name.
I mean, they're probably the favorites to win right now, too.
Maybe Houston.
Houston and I think DC last time I looked at the
Houston's
XFL Twitter page.
But really,
Yeah, Cuba's
who are the worst teams in the XFL right now? Because I haven't really paid attention. I know there's a couple 0-2s.
No, it's not. Oh, yeah, there's the Wildcats and the Vipers.
I'm probably going to say the
Well,
Vipers
isn't
are
the
worst
Vipers
team.
quarterback, isn't that Quentin
I
Flowers?
thought it was Aaron Murray. No, he's like running back.
Wow.
I think it was Aaron Murray. It's a QB.
Aaron Murray.
Yeah.
That man, I will say, can throw a good deep ball on NCAA 14.
And I still beat you by 60. So it's okay.
I beat you by a Hail Mary in the 70s.
All three of you.
I've never played you, so we'll just...
Hold on.
I would,
I would
all
kill
three.
you. I would kill
All
you.
three of you.
Looks
Remember
like
the last time we played 2K here?
That was two. Last time I we were playing. Last time I had to, we were talking about
I know what you're talking
NCAA.
I know what you're talking about.
You must
The last
blew
time
you must blew a 3-1
But guess
lead.
what? Who still won?
I don't play PlayStation.
Me.
If
It's
it was,
on Xbox right here, bud.
I was
Really good try.
No, we were in
Good
college
try.
room.
No, I play PlayStation. No, we were right here.
No,
We were right here.
No, because they were in your playing
Oh my
Fortnite.
Lord.
I opened the door to a different
It was
discussion.
like
I'm
4
sorry.
a.m.
Oh yeah, I remember. We said
Yeah,
like all
thank you.
night. That's still in college room though, so
No, it was in
yes, it
here.
was.
I mean, all night's a normal thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Talking about here, this is our third recording spot.
Yeah.
So episodes 1, 3, and 4
Yes,
were both recorded in my girlfriend's basement. Episode 2 was recorded in Evan's mom's basement. And episode 5 we're at Carson's house.
Yeah.
This is our first time on a round table. Hopefully you can hear us well enough.
Yeah.
Little bit of a background. We have diverse settings wherever we go.
Yeah.
And we have sketchy setups.
This is a good setup. I like
This is a good setup. I like the circular
this. I
table.
can
So
see
the
it.
round table definitely adds a different
Yeah.
aspect.
It
Round
does.
table
It does.
We already have a name.
Don't
give it a
I
new
kind
name.
of like that name.
It's
Though.
not-
It sounds kind of cool. Round table talk. It sounds.
It's probably already used, but
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
definitely.
I think this is the best setup we've had so far.
Oh,
Just saying.
absolutely.
Just saying.
I agree.
It's a nice one. We might have to commandeer
You
your
might
game
have to,
room.
you might have to take this
Record
table.
here every week.
Probably not going to happen.
I mean, who said no?
Could happen.
Thinking
I mean, Lisa's here. She'd be okay with it. I bet.
Probably.
Just as long as you weren't swearing your mouth off
I
on here.
don't cuss, dude.
Oh my.
It was one episode. Chill out.
We had to restart this one because of you.
No, because that ding went off
It
on
was
the
a ding.
laptop.
It was a ding.
Oh,
The
yeah,
laptop
yeah,
went
yeah.
off.
So
so we
next
restarted.
time,
You're right.
put it.
It's
Also,
okay.
You did drop an F-bomb.
No, I didn't.
20 seconds.
No, I did not.
You did.
I
You
said ASS, which is a part of your body, not a cuss word. So,
You can also say buttocks.
what, my tooth? You good?
Yeah, that was great. That was a great one. So, Evan, are you sticking with Houston?
Yes.
Is that your team?
Sticking with Houston.
Are you sure?
Okay.
I'm sure.
So next
The
week you're
Houston
gonna change
Roughnecks
it?
aren't
No, Houston Roughnecks.
Aren't they like blue or something like that?
Blue.
Isn't
What?
their team color like blue or
Red.
something like that?
Those are
Red, white, and
those are
blue.
the Renegades.
Oh, I like their logo. Their colors.
Renegade.
The Renegade
That's a
is blue.
That's a TikTok.
Renegade.
You know what those mean.
What?
Oh,
As in-
no,
as in-
Noah.
That look like
Noah has a TikTok.
I
No,
do. I make some
We'll
good TikToks.
We'll post a
They are
link to his
No, you
TikTok.
They
don't.
are funny.
No, you don't.
We'll
Bro,
post
you
a link to
ugly?
his TikToks on our Twitter page,
Wait, what about
and then
Kobe?
you can laugh about it and see how bad they are.
My one about Kobe and Juice is God. That was a good one. Give myself.
I hate your TikToks.
You're
I
a hater. Because you're a hater.
I died
No,
laughing.
you're
all
also-
the
The
time 'cause
last
they're
TikTok
so
you sent us in the
bad.
group
I
chat.
was
They're
so,
so
I was
bad.
so
We
bored
just
that
don't make fun of you. Your TikToks.
You're not. Wait.
We do. We make fun of you for your TikToks.
Fake friends. I'm getting new friends.
You're not gonna find any new friends. No one can put up with you.
Everyone could cook with me.
Sometimes I'm confused on how your girlfriend puts up with you all the time.
So I'm the best.
Because you're the best. Okay, somebody's full of
Okay,
himself.
really?
over
Okay,
here.
huh?
Okay. Well, now that we finished all of our football topics,
That's a quick football talk.
it was a quick football talk. It was only about 15
I
minutes.
mean, this isn't football season, though.
Yeah.
It's not football season. It's XFL season.
That's
Technically.
true.
Which
That
is football.
very
Which
true.
is football.
But we're gonna jump into basketball.
Yeah.
First thing off the basketball docket, was the All-Star game better than past
Oh,
years?
absolutely.
I thought so.
That thing, the 24. God.
At the end,
I
the
think-
target score.
Yeah.
I thought watching this All-Star game, I felt like I was watching a finals game. Like it was that.
Okay.
In the fourth quarter,
maybe
it was
not.
that intense.
They were all so into the game. And
They were all going all out.
The fourth quarter had the intensity
That
of
was
the
great.
finals.
And it's just so entertaining because they're all the man on their own team.
Safe, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 5 dominant players on the court, like all fighting for the ball. Basically.
Other than Joel Embiid.
That's
True.
true.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I did too.
Last year,
I'm waiting for next season. I think next season because you have KD back, Kyrie, PG, Steph, and Clay. You have all.
I
them
thought
back. So
I thought this year's was
talent's
better than
NBA.
last year's. Because if you remember last year's, it was basically a dunk contest.
I like it. I still like
Well,
it.
I mean, we had that for what the first half.
Yeah.
The first half was
Yeah.
basically that. Like they didn't play they were
You don't
playing
play
defense here and there, and then
I will say that the incentive to donate to their charities, I think that adds a great point to that game.
That adds the defense to it.
That makes players want to play harder in order to get those kids money in a way.
See LeBron James' school?
They all got scholarships.
to
Or
Kent State.
Yeah.
State.
Yeah,
That's so much
legit.
fun. I wish I could go to college for free.
Wait, hold on. You see that Boogie said LeBron should run for president?
I'd vote for him. I just registered to vote, actually.
Hey.
I'm going to vote.
I did also, but I'm 18.
Yeah, I did that last year.
What?
20.
20. I did it last year.
I did not register to vote because we didn't have a really important vote until this year.
That's valid.
Yeah.
So, we didn't have, a presidential election.
Valid point, boy.
Yeah, my civic duty to vote.
Okay, Scott calls me.
Oh my god. It's a
Scott.
It's a sprinkler.
This one's going to get a little heated.
That's not target.
Do you think Aaron Gordon was cheated in the dunk?
Yes,
absolutely.
And you're gonna
I
say he
swear to
wasn't.
God.
He had the top 5 dunks ever in a dunk contest.
He had 4 straight
and he
50s.
has 0 trophies.
How do you get 4 straight 50s and still
I
win?
think
Oh,
this
God,
year,
here we go.
as well as 2016,
Oh, God.
I would have been okay with it going either way.
No.
No.
16, Levine won that, hands down. This, Gordon was not that good.
I don't even think in 16.
Levine had
you
some good
should
dunks.
have. I don't know how. Probably 4. You should probably cap it at 4.
That's what
that's
what it
for.
is. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's how many you prep for. So you should do 4 dunks, and at the end the judges vote on who should.
Well, Gordon
no.
had 4. Gordon had 4 straight 50s this past.
I thought-
I mean,
So
if
that's
it's
right.
tied up at that point,
That's done. I don't think Jones had to steal with 50.
Yeah, I did.
Well,
He
they
had
weren't.
to.
They weren't
He had
that.
to.
They weren't that impressive.
Okay,
He did-
the
he did this-
one
he
where he
did
grabbed
the-
it off the backboard, went between the
He
legs.
did the exact same
left-handed.
dunk every
he jumped
single
over.
time.
He did jump over a guy in.
He okay, Gordon jumped over tackle fall. So
To be fair,
that's
Taco
the
Fall
dumbest
was
47.
leaning a little forward, but he
Well,
was
He'll
jumping.
probably knock him
he's-
down to 72.
You're right. He
He's
did.
still impressive.
I'm still
And
saying.
the guy,
I'm saying
the
that.
guy that
He's probably
Jones
knocking
dumped over
72.
was probably 6'9". He did not look that tall.
I will say that I thought the Chicago crowd appreciated Aaron Gordon's continuous use of Chance the Rapper.
I agree. I thought he does a really good job of incorporating current events, popular trends into his.
Those TikTok girls made me so mad.
Yeah.
Oh,
what the
yeah,
heck?
that
Like,
did-
I
Hey, you want
like
to talk
that.
about another thing with the All-Star game? If we don't get someone to sing the national anthem correctly, I'm going to freak.
I didn't listen. Was the last one bad? I didn't listen to it.
It was
there.
Shaka Khan.
Who?
Shaka Khan. She's like a famous singer from Chicago.
Yeah, I don't care.
And
Well-
it was awful.
Well, as bad as Fergie's though.
No.
It
wasn't.
Fergie's
there's
pretty
nothing
bad.
That was
worse
the
than
funniest thing. I've
Nothing
ever
That
heard.
was bad.
Nothing is worse than Fergie's.
That was bad. That was funny though. It was so
But
the memes you can get out of that.
just,
Top notch stuff. I love that.
Top notch.
I'd expect like the halftime show to be bad, not the national anthem.
The halftime show wasn't that bad.
No, you could sing the national anthem better.
Oh, yeah.
You could have.
Probably
I'm a
could.
good
I'm just
singer.
saying something.
I'm a good singer.
Yeah,
What you trying to
which
say?
You're
because
saying you're a bad singer.
that's what he's saying.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I
okay.
am amazing.
I
That was quiet.
thought the whole All-Star weekend was good, to be honest.
I did too. I
liked
thought
it.
it was good.
I thought there was good media exposure.
Mm-hmm.
They were playing for all the right
I did
causes.
tribute to Kobe.
Yep,
did.
I love the tribute to Kobe.
Yeah.
I agree.
But
I think.
Hudson. Oh my god, that was a long trip.
What do you think they should add to All-Star Weekend?
1v1. Get rid of the scales. That's pointless.
Yeah,
and
I
add
like
one.
this
Add
little
1v1
scales.
competition.
Skills is just kind of
But
there.
there's. Yeah.
I don't think the skills challenge is a skills challenge. I literally think it's an obstacle course.
That's true. It's not. What are you
Yeah.
testing? You're not testing anything.
No.
It's not- there's
Like,
no
you're
skill
not
involved.
even like good skilled people in it.
I mean,
No.
I've seen kindergartners do that. So
Yeah.
Oh, those young bloods. I like the 1v1 idea.
Yeah.
I think they should add a game between the rookies and the vets, or maybe not the rookies, but like the rookies and the sophomores
That's
against the vets in the league.
Why do wicked for sophomores? Like, get rid of the vets.
No. I'm talking the rookies and sophomores on one team
versus
the vets, like the LeBrons,
Carmelo,
the Melos,
I'd
the people
watch
that are
that.
like
I'd watch
older.
that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I think that's a fun one. I thought the World game was good too. The World USA game.
It was very good.
It was good.
Zion would have been like 10 pounds lighter. He would have got the.
If he'd have been
60 or
2 pounds heavier, he'd have brought that whole basket down instead of just bending the rim.
I know that was impressive to see.
All that
It was
all that
impressive.
gumbo he chowing down. And
Dude.
wait.
And he had like 25. Didn't he have 25 last night?
Yes.
Yeah.
20.
And I just remembered that I didn't check my fantasy roster last night. I'm gonna do that right now.
I haven't checked my fantasy roster.
I'm losing, so I'm losing by 500.
Zion's averaging like 23 points a game, and
Isn't he
he's
on your
playing
team?
11
We'll make a trade. I'll make a trade.
I have LeBron. So
I need to make a
No.
trade. I'm trying to win.
Does anyone want LeBron?
I'll take him.
Yeah, LeBron.
I'll take LeBron. I'll take you up.
I'll give you Book.
Let me check what my record is.
I'll give you D-Book.
I think my team's pretty good, but they don't all play great at the same time.
My team's yeah.
Well, it doesn't help that the person I spent my number 2 draft pick on has literally been hurt for half the season.
Who is it?
Blake Griffin.
Wait. They're the number 2 pick?
Yeah.
That's a terrible pick, dude. That is
Well,
terrible.
goes off.
Somehow I was like third.
If he just goes off quietly.
I got Dame Lillard because I had like the 3rd pick, and then somehow, some way, I had like the last pick in the 3rd round. That was my 2nd pick.
There's a lot of people in the
Yeah,
the
so
league
I had to
now.
wait, and all I had to get was either Blake Griffin or Zion, and Zion was hurt, so I just took Blake Griffin.
I mean, you took Zion like that's a bold pick because he was out for like.
Well,
Yeah.
I just want to see if he was good. Like, I just wanted to know, like, if what he did, like, how dominant he was in college would translate to the NBA, and obviously it is.
Well, he's also like a few hundred pounds. So.
Well, yeah, no one can match up with him.
He's played 11 games.
He's still
he's
pretty
averaging
decent.
like 24.
Who has he played against?
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
They're
it
all in the
does.
NBA.
It does
dude.
matter.
It
You know,
does,
you got
though.
to admit, it low key.
They're
Okay,
all
it only
okay.
matters if you're going against like
they're
Anthony
all
Davis,
getting
maybe.
they're all getting paid to play
He's gonna get
basketball. So there's no
waxed.
difference
He's gonna get waxed.
against who.
Once he plays, he's not even played a whole season ever because he's at Odin. He has Odin. He's like Greg Oden.
I think he's like a newer version of Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley's good.
He was,
Well, yeah.
but I mean like size wise.
Well, that's what they compare him to.
I think Zion's
There's
good.
no one been there hasn't been anyone like him before.
He ain't gonna win the rookie.
Somehow the
So it
man's
doesn't matter.
athletic
No,
and he
he's
weighs.
not.
If John Murray is, he's legit.
Oh, he's
He's a
100% rookie of the year.
superstar. He's legit.
He is great. I
He might
wanted
be a future MVP. but
Oh,
the
absolutely.
dude definitely has the potential.
Absolutely.
Tyler Hero to be rookie of the year,
No.
but since he's been hurt,
He's
he
a shooter.
He is a shooter, but
Can't win a rookie.
I was-
He's a
I was-
shooter.
I
I
love
was
think
hopeful.
he's overrated just a little bit. But
I thought he should have stayed in college for another year.
That's what I thought. I didn't think I was good at the season.
I don't think he should have left Kentucky.
I was dying to stay in college for the season.
that would never happen.
He wanted to.
He wanted to. He did.
Him
He
and
said he wanted
him and
to.
RJ Barrett wanted to stay in another season. Which I think.
Which RJ Barrett probably should have stayed another
Like-
season.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
agree.
what Cam Reddish should stay in the season. Cam's not there.
Does he play for the Hawks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's coming off the bench. He averages like 10 minutes a game.
I mean, 10 minutes, 10 minutes.
I mean, I'll take 10
Plays more,
minutes.
yeah, he plays more minutes than we do in the NBA.
But he's just
Combined.
like, he was.
I don't think you'd gain anything by staying at Duke.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
thing.
right.
Like, what do you gain if you're sitting there?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
national championship.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
guess.
someone just gotten hurt at Duke rather than being
National
millions.
championship, it makes sense.
And,
But,
yeah.
That's true. That is very true. It's open door.
Well, since we're already talking about the NCAA, we'll go ahead and talk about college basketball. Is Baylor still losing? Or have they officially lost yet?
I think
I will pull it up right now.
I think they're losing still.
I got a notification said they were still losing.
Yeah, 3 minutes ago they're down by 8.
62-61, 16 seconds left.
Who's winning?
Ooh.
62-61. Who's winning?
Oh, they're playing Kansas. Are you really going to stream that game? Is that what you're doing right now?
I'm
Trying
going to stream
to
it.
do it.
Just make sure you're muted.
It's muted.
Okay, good. I think college basketball, while it is competitive, I think this is like one of our most
All right.
lackluster
Got it pulled up
years.
here.
Oh, we got it pulled up. Oh, 11 seconds. Oh, Kansas has the ball. This isn't good.
Oh, yeah, you might want to foul.
We're not fouling.
Oh, they fouled.
Oh, they fouled.
Yeah, we're ahead of you now.
Yeah, we
so.
are.
Oh, darn.
Seven.
Okay, let's keep talking
8
about this while you
seconds.
guys watch the
I think college basketball this year is extremely competitive. I
There's
don't.
no one
I mean,
dominant
yeah,
team.
exactly. There, it's so
Open.
across the board. Like
I mean,
such
San
high
Diego
talent.
State's still undefeated. So,
Okay, yeah, but-
that's not sleep on the team yet, right?
Oh, I thought Baylor was undefeated. Yeah,
They got one
I mean, in my opinion, if you're undefeated, you should probably be number one.
No.
At this point in the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
You
Like we're
can,
like 24,
but the
25 and up.
conference,
They're
they don't really
25,
play anybody. That's the thing. They
I don't care.
play-
You have
They're
to
showing
look
they're
at
good
that,
enough to not
but-
lose.
You have to look at who they play.
They're showing they're good enough to not lose.
They need another marquee win. If there's someone out there that it's ranked or whatever,
I don't know
what their schedule looks like.
I don't know what conference they're in, like the Big West.
Kansas knocked down both those free throws, so they're up 3 now.
So,
okay, Kansas
how much
is up
time?
3.
They're going to foul.
And then Baylor just called timeout.
The last one.
So the timeout game they're going to play.
7.9 seconds. They're down by 3.
They need a 3.
So we're about to watch the number 1 team in the country lose again.
Probably.
They held that.
I want to know how many 1 seeds have lost this season.
A lot.
It was a lot.
It's got to be around 20.
I will say.
Hold on. I'm looking at San Diego State's thing.
Yeah.
The next best team is 11-5.
Okay,
in the conference, 22-7 overall.
Okay, what team is it?
22-7 isn't bad.
Utah State.
Okay.
But
Utah State's actually pretty legit.
22-7 is not a bad record, Noah. It's not bad.
But 11-5 in the conference, that hurts.
22-7, Utah State. Kansas is 23-3.
That's with Kansas.
You want to talk about really big college basketball news? Dylan Fry back on the Falcons.
Let's
go. BGSU.
That's a helpful line in the tournament.
Yeah.
He took about a couple of weeks off.
He took. I don't know why he took his weeks off.
I just want to know why he left the team.
I mean, he left. It's all him.
Well,
our team's better.
What
with him.
I think will be entertaining is who's going to win the Big Ten, because the Big Ten is so competitive.
Michigan State is
by competitive.
terrible.
Do you mean sloppy?
No, I mean they're all good. So they just keep beating each other.
Iowa's pretty
That's a
good.
very good point.
Iowa's pretty good. They're the post.
Yeah.
So
Like, they're just hurting themselves though, because they're
Everyone
so
beats each other.
balanced that they just keep ruining the records.
your top 10 in college basketball, AP wise: 10's Kentucky, 9's Penn State, 8's Florida State, 7's Maryland, 6 is Duke, 5's Dayton, 4 undefeated San Diego State, 3 Kansas, who's about to beat Baylor, 2 is Gonzaga, and 1 is Baylor. And nowhere in here do you see Ohio State made it in.
Yeah,
Nowhere in
25,
here
but
do you
they just
see-
lost.
They
Yeah.
did
Tonight.
just
Who they
lose.
lose to?
Iowa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Michigan
Like I
State
said,
is in
they
the
keep
coaches
beating
bowl
each
at
other.
25.
Iowa's number 3 in the Big Ten.
I think basketball. I think ACC basketball this year took a little bit of a dip.
Yeah.
Duke's
I agree.
not as good. Virginia's crap. UNC's
I mean,
terrible.
you say
UNC
Duke's not very good.
Oh,
but
3 for
still
the tie.
they're-
Oh.
I missed it. That's a bump.
Missed the 3 for
What'd
the
you say?
tie.
Like you say, Duke's having an off year, and they're still top 10.
Yeah, they're number 7.
They're
Yeah,
having,
they're still number 7. I mean,
but by Duke standards, they're not having a good season. I mean, yeah, they have 4 losses, but
yeah, but so does everyone else in the.
they shouldn't have lost.
So the ACC,
ACC, Louisville's the best team at 22-5.
the top,
So
the 3 top teams in the ACC are all ranked: Louisville, Duke, and Florida State.
UNC,
Okay, check the Big Ten now.
UNC
Check how many
is
teams are ranked
10
in the Big
and
Ten. I wanna see that.
16.
They are 3 and 12 in the ACC. UNC is.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not very good.
Well,
Syracuse.
the
7 and 8.
thing is, Cole Anthony was out a lot, and he's
That's
god
He's
freshman.
very
He's a god freshman, so
um,
that kind of hurts them. But yeah, they lost to really bad teams.
the Big Ten. 4 of their teams are ranked, and their top 3: Maryland, Penn State, and Iowa. Maryland's 7, Penn State's 9, Iowa's 20, and then Michigan State's 4th ranked, and then Ohio State's all the way down here at 8, and they're 25.
Bracketology, 10 of those Big Ten teams are projected to make the field. 10.
That's a good number.
The next closest is the Big East at 6.
Because to be honest, if you look
Big
at this,
East is-
they really don't have.
Big
Oh.
East.
Okay, they up until you get down to Purdue, which is what 12th or something like that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 11th. They're the first team that's even close to 500. Like Ohio State 17-9, Indiana 17-9, Michigan 17-9, Rutgers 18-9, Wisconsin 16-10, Illinois 17-9, Michigan State's 18-9, Iowa's 19-8, and Penn State's 20-6, and Maryland's 20.
Those top
22-4.
10 right there from Ohio State up are all projected to make
Yeah, and they probably all will
the
because
tournament.
They're
Even-
all good. They just keep beating each other, so
Yeah.
they're not going to get high ranks.
it's very extremely competitive.
Home tournament.
That's what's happening in the Big
It's
East as
gonna
well. That's happening in the Big East as well.
Big East is good.
Yeah, that's
Did
Seton Hall's
we
good.
find out
Mouse
where
Town's
the-
ridiculously good.
Yes.
Where San Diego State's from? What conference are they in?
Mountain
Mountain West, I believe.
Yeah, Boise State, Wyoming.
They're in the Mountain West.
I already looked at it.
I'm gonna go look at it again.
Keep mumbling over there, Noah.
Huh?
So keep mumbling over there.
Okay, well, their conference isn't the best, I will say, but they're still undefeated. And if you're playing a level that you're undefeated, you deserve to be ranked at least
Not one.
high.
What are they?
High.
4th?
Yeah, why not? They're undefeated.
They don't. Competition.
Okay, basketball is the only sport where they rank people fairly based on who they play. So I get it. I get why San Diego State's number 4.
You made my point.
Yeah, I know. But it just made me like realize like the NCAA just ranks people because they win. Like Notre Dame is consistently in the top 4 and they suck. That just popped in my head. I don't know why.
Wait, what?
I don't know why. Like
No, what?
Like pointless teams.
Notre Dame. What are we talking about? What sport?
Football.
The NCAA doesn't rank the football teams.
Just hear me out.
Yes, you win. You get ranked.
Oh my god.
Okay. I confuse myself in my brain. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna shut up.
Okay.
Because
sounds good to me.
Because somewhere where I was talking, I forgot what I was talking about, and now I'm lost. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue and act like I didn't say anything.
Okay.
But it's fine.
Sounds good to me.
What do we got next up? We talk about the 8th seed fight in the NBA.
Yeah, we can go talk about the 8th seed.
Talk about that real quick.
Yep. I think the NBA is good, and I think the fights for the 8th seed are good, especially for the teams that are down there, especially in the West, because I know you got like 5 or 6 teams competing for that 8th spot.
Yeah, Memphis, Portland, San Antonio, New Orleans, Sacramento.
Yeah, and they're all
even
within.
Phoenix is only.
And they're all within 6 games of each other.
6 games.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would love to see Portland in there.
Portland's good too.
Portland is really good.
I would not want to play that in the first round.
No, I wouldn't either. Either way, the Lakers are going to end up playing whoever gets in at 8.
Yeah, most likely. Unless they hit a stretch where they can't win.
Who?
The Lakers.
They'll be fine.
I wouldn't be surprised if they hit a stretch where they lost a couple. That's just basketball.
It just depends on how Denver does. Because Denver is not that. I mean, they're 5 back.
And if I'm the Lakers, I keep an eye on the Clippers. Because the Clippers could easily fall to 4, maybe 5, and play the Lakers in the second round.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't think
they're only
I don't think the
one
league
above
wants
the
that.
Jazz in the 4.
In the East,
The East is over. Milwaukee's
in the fight for the 8th seed, you really don't.
No one. I mean, Washington's there.
I just want to point out that right now in the East, the 7 and 8 seed both have losing records.
Yeah, the East is a joke. That's why Milwaukee is going to win it all.
Like, that's crazy. That's what I think. That's crazy. Milwaukee's obviously going to win it.
My boy Giannis. I love him so much.
Maybe Miami.
No, not yet.
Maybe Miami.
No,
Maybe
not
Miami.
yet.
Maybe Miami.
Shut up, not yet.
Maybe even Toronto, to be honest.
Stop it!
Toronto's got a solid team.
Oh my god.
Milwaukee's going to run away with that.
Toronto
won't give him run.
Who's stopping Giannis? He's gonna get his jump shot. Then
I don't think anyone can stop Giannis.
exactly.
No, he's going to get his jump shot. You've been saying he's going to get his jump shot for the last 6 months, and he still doesn't have it.
Yes, he does. Look.
How many threes has that man hit this year?
I don't know.
Maybe 2.
More than you ever did.
More than you have ever.
No.
And it doesn't matter because he's getting paid to shoot these shots.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
It was around 15.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
The Lakers yesterday waived Boogie to sign Markieff
Should have done
Morris.
that a while ago.
I remember me and Noah were at work when they signed Boogie, and we got like really excited. And then 3 days after they signed him, me and Noah were on top of a roof, and we found out he tore his ACL. And Noah told me he was going to jump off the roof.
I was mad.
I was also very mad. Like, if this team right now had Boogie, it's over. Done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's vicious. Not to mention you got the white goat.
Dude, Alex Caruso.
Yeah, dog.
Secret weapon. Not so secret.
Yeah, not so secret. His dunk last night though was good
Clean dunk.
on that free throw. That was nice. Yeah.
Seen that this morning.
I kind of like this move. I like the Lakers going after a bigger. I don't want to say bigger, but a tougher player.
And they don't need it, but it'll help.
No,
Yeah,
for sure.
Well,
It'll help them towards the end.
I don't think they.
Who's in guard Kawhi?
They don't desperately need it, but it'll help a lot.
That's a good point. I agree with that.
Who's in guard Kawhi? Because
LeBron.
No.
They'll find a way. Like
Yeah,
they
They'll move to a 2-3 zone.
The box one.
They could. 1-3-1.
That wouldn't work.
I don't think the Lakers have made bad moves.
No, people just don't like it because LeBron's in the team. So
Yeah.
and he'd always the one making moves. So.
I think they've made some pretty solid choices. Got some pretty solid players on their team.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're obviously going to be number 1 seed.
Yeah.
But that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
My other favorite team in the NBA.
Go say the Cavs.
The Cavs.
Oh my God.
Are the last seed in the East.
The worst
Respectively.
team
Again.
in the league.
Again.
They are 15-40. No, I thought the Warriors were the worst team in the league.
Yeah, Warriors are. Yeah, Warriors
Yeah.
are 12.
12 based
15
off
and 40.
record or just dysfunctionality. And then it's Cleveland
It will always be.
or
Cleveland.
Minnesota.
I don't think
Minnesota's not even that bad.
I don't think Golden
16.
State should get a bailout just because Steph Curry's not playing.
No,
You're
that's a
right. They have Klay
bailout.
Thompson out too.
That's a bailout.
And Draymond.
I don't think it's a bailout.
It's a bailout.
I'm just saying. I don't think it's a bailout. Because I mean,
And they got rid
LeBron
of D'Lo. They got rid of
almost.
D'Lo, and they're like, all right,
But you
we're packing this.
But you
season.
got Wiggins.
That's true. That will help. I think that'll help.
He's fun.
I mean,
He's buns.
how long did they have D'Lo for? Like, how long was their contract with them?
I think it was a year.
It was 1 year.
Did
They,
they-
they,
maybe
could have
two.
done anything. Like
Yeah.
that was the best move.
It was just
Yeah.
because why?
Yeah, exactly.
Cleveland just drove another head coach out of their office,
What's
John
new?
Beilein,
What's new?
I saw
Um,
that.
because of some things that he said and the way he's been coaching.
Mhm.
Charles Barkley, I watched Inside the NBA last night, called out the entire Cavs team for being weak,
That was funny.
and I agree with that.
Hey, don't you practice too hard? Maybe because you suck.
That's my point.
What do you think? What you want? A day off because you suck?
Like,
Is that what you want? No.
let's just point out the fact that their winning percentage is under 300.
Because they suck.
To be
Like,
fair,
it's that bad.
To be fair, they're on a 2-game win streak.
Oh my God.
2-game win streak. Who'd they beat?
The
Washington.
Hawks and Washington.
Exactly. Those are bums. Like,
You
the
gotta take
Hawks.
them when you can get them.
The Hawks are above them by 1 game. And I also want to point out that the Cavs, Colin Sexton said he thought they were not that bad. He said that the other
The
day.
team?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They are 32 games out of first place. 32. They are 15-40.
Hey,
Like, it's embarrassing. I don't even want to be a fan of that team anymore, but I have to.
why?
Just because,
I hate Detroit.
yeah,
So
I always have to root for a Cleveland team. Or an Ohio team, at least. And if Cincinnati had a basketball team, I'd definitely switch over. I would.
depends on how good Cincinnati would be.
Exactly. The Cavs, I feel like they're always dysfunctional without LeBron.
Basically.
Yeah.
So we need Bronny.
When he was there from 03 to 2009, I didn't think they were as dysfunctional. Granted, they didn't win as much.
Well, because LeBron.
Hold the
won
fuck,
whole
hold on.
They went to the
They didn't
finals,
win?
Like,
They're the
they went to
best
finals
record in the
once.
East for the final 3 seasons.
Yeah.
LeBron's
Yeah.
They
And how
did.
many finals did they win?
Okay,
None.
his team's buns.
Yeah, he literally.
That's not
they had the
dysfunctional.
worst team.
That's
they had
not
the worst team.
It
dysfunctional.
was the worst team.
It was
with
him and
LeBron.
Mo. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It was the worst
They,
team
was,
with LeBron.
Yeah.
they won.
Then he went to Miami, and they were real bad.
Pat Round.
Miami was not that good that year before.
At least they got a
Okay.
good draft.
The
pick.
Cavs were
Okay.
real bad.
At least they drafted a guy.
And then they drafted Kyrie, which was a
Yes.
okay move.
Uh,
And then the year after that, they drafted.
Okay, move. I'd say it's a great move for the time they had him.
when they
True, it was a great
traded
move.
Kyrie, that was
Yeah.
Was it Bennett?
Awful.
I think it was
Um,
Bennett after Kyrie.
No, I thought Bennett was before Kyrie.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Bennett,
I think
Kyrie,
that was that
and then
10.
Andrew
I
Wiggins.
think it was 2010 when LeBron left.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
No, that was
Yeah.
Kyrie. That was Kyrie.
No, Kyrie was 11.
wrong.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think you're wrong. Look it up, stat guy. Either way, they traded Andrew Wiggins for Kevin Love.
Good. I like
That was a good move.
I like
And then LeBron came back,
Mhm.
and they turned into a good franchise again.
Yeah, Kyrie
Good,
was
not great.
drafted 2011, number 1 overall.
Was Bennett drafted 10? I thought he was.
Now that I think about it, you might be right.
Oh, I am.
Yep, 2013. Yeah.
Told you. Guys,
Yeah.
how y'all feeling now?
And then 2014 was Andrew Wiggins.
Trade for.
Okay,
The Cavs, Cleveland is dysfunctional. Let me just point that out there.
football as well.
Which amazed me because Colin Sexton was an animal in college.
Oh, yeah.
In college, like when he went 3-on-5, that's when you like knew
That
that.
was nuts.
Yeah. That
Dude's
was
legit.
crazy. The Cavs have had 8 head coaches since I think it was 2011.
You're never gonna win with that.
No.
You can't.
The Browns have had, I think it was 7
They
or
have the
8
same
head
problem.
coaches
They have
since
the same
2011.
problem.
Yeah.
The Indians have had 1 manager since 2011. There's always light within the darkness, and it's the Indians in Cleveland. That's
I mean,
it.
you could say that. Still, we blew a 3-1 lead.
Or the Gladiators. If there was no rain delay, we win that World Series, no problem.
Stupid rain delay. Shouldn't even been a rain delay.
It shouldn't have. It should have been a rain delay.
Could have been.
The only bright spots that Cleveland only has are the Indians, the Gladiators, and the Monsters. That's it. And nobody even cares about those last two.
No.
Because I bet you don't even know.
The Gladiators still in Cleveland? I thought they moved back.
Well,
To
if they
where?
move back, then
To where?
Las Vegas.
I
Well,
don't think they moved.
looks like we still suck.
Well,
I don't
Cleveland
know.
still sucks.
Arena football's not even in commission anymore.
It's not.
Oh, they shut it down?
I think they shut down arena football. I think. I don't know.
Well,
Or
Wow.
Cleveland got
sucks
cut.
to suck. Cleveland, the whole city of Cleveland
Yeah,
is just
Arena
functional.
Football League. 97 to 2017.
Oh wow.
Okay, well-
We're late.
We missed that topic
They
by
got cut.
3 years.
Yeah, I think they
That's
got
how
moved.
important it is.
Yeah.
They got moved.
That's when.
Columbus Destroyers now, I believe it is.
Hey, that's a cool name.
That is kind of a cool name.
Folded in 2008, and
yeah.
they moved Cleveland when they folded in 2017. Took a year off, came back last year.
Point being,
Destroyers.
Cleveland's dysfunctional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, one of the teams can pick it up. Obviously, the Cavs are going to pick up when they pick up
Browns?
Ronnie.
Would it be the Browns?
I hope to God the Browns pick it up because I'm getting pissed. I'm tired of rooting for them every year. Obviously, I'm still going to do it, but I hate
feel
it.
bad for you.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I feel bad for
I'm a
myself.
Lions fan, so I mean, it's not much better.
Yeah.
The only difference between me and you is that you guys get your hopes up every year. We just expect to lose every game.
You guys
when
expect to suck.
when we win, it's a high note.
I don't know what to
That
say about
sucks.
Cleveland.
Like good teams.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're not bandwagons.
Okay, front runner.
I win.
Says,
Says the front runner.
literally.
I like the Ravens too, child.
Oh, I like the Ravens. Oh,
Hey,
Pat Mahomes the best.
when did you become a Ravens fan?
Last time they won with the
Oh,
Ravens.
yeah, that's what I thought. Oh.
Oh.
Check my
remember-
check my Facebook.
I remember Noah.
I got pics of them.
There was one year you just decided to like every best team in every sport.
I did not. I did.
And,
And
then
now,
from there
now
on-
you've
I
been
think-
stuck. Now you're stuck with them. But
Thank you.
The only team he's never liked was the Warriors
I hate
when they
it.
were good.
I don't blame him. But you did. Carson did.
Bandwagon.
I'm a KD fan.
You know-
I have always.
I'm a
been
LeBron-
kid.
I'm a
KD
LeBron
has always
fan.
been my favorite player
I'm a
since
LeBron.
I was a little kid.
Carson likes snakes.
I'll give you that. He has actually. He has.
He has,
like-
yes, but he's still Katie's still a snake.
Yeah. But
Slithery snake.
He's money though. He's money.
Now that we're done talking about football and basketball,
Interviews?
we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into Carson's interview. This year, Carson is a
State
senior.
champ,
point
baby.
out, Carson's a senior.
State
Look
champ.
Look up, gold
Champ.
medal.
He's a Division
That's a
IV
nice medal.
Ohio
Yeah,
State
that's-
Championship, but state champion. Where's the medal? Is it this one?
Yeah,
Ooh.
big shiny one.
That's nice.
Where do you get the-
I like how it's like right in the middle.
Yeah, it's
I,
The focal
I
point.
put it.
Oh, you did that on
Yeah,
purpose?
smart.
Of course, smart. And then what? All these other ones are from Colin and Zach.
Yeah, that's state. Oh, those ones
Hey,
are state.
they didn't win
That's
state,
that's
though.
State.
They never won state.
They didn't win state. They went to
Did
state.
They
Doesn't
have,
matter.
they have a silver one.
That was a good.
That's
That was a good
second
weekend.
place. Okay, let's.
Carson finished his senior year with no rushing. What are you doing? No rushing attempts? Nothing.
No
He had,
jet.
he had a passing attempt.
Yes.
I got Jets. I got Jets.
Carson Rieman in his passing attempts, one attempt, one interception.
Okay, that was a last second hail as I was getting hit.
That was a bad play call.
Excuse
I know why
me.
you
Didn't
are.
really have any other
I know why
chances.
you
It
feel
was
it,
an
but-
excuse, but
That I'll let you.
I'm
say it
pretty
was
sure
an
the time would have ran out anyway. So I, mean, I guess I could have thrown out of bounds. Maybe got 1 second left.
Yeah.
I will say I'm going to try and say this like as delicately as possible. This Clyde team that won the state championship was the second worst team to ever win the state championship because there was a Cincinnati. I think it was Cincinnati DeSales won the championship in 2011 at 5-5,
That's true.
and you guys got in the playoffs at 6-4.
No,
Five and-
Saint Ignatius in 2015-16 won at 10-5.
Yeah.
They were 5-5 going in.
Okay,
They won
whatever.
10-5.
Still,
Isn't it saying he's just D1?
Yeah, but still.
they're obviously good enough to win at 5-5.
Well, D1's legit.
Yeah, you played 10
Carson was a receiver. We can point that out. We all know that.
In DB.
We taught him everything he knows.
Basically.
I
Um,
basically taught them all
I
that.
brought this kid to high school.
yeah,
So-
we did. We
That's-
technically we did. We grandfathered him.
I did. He sat at my
Remember,
table.
he was an honorary junior his freshman
I
year.
was.
You'll sit at my
You
table,
guys said
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we just
Um,
said that.
Carson had 76 receptions for 1,050 yards and 8 touchdowns, and 13.8 yards per reception. That's good. Not as good as
Wait, what was it? again?
KO. 13.8 per reception.
KO.
What's that bad?
Chaos.
KO. He had like 22 yards per reception.
Yeah, not as good as Koviak. 27.1.
Well, Koviak had probably one of the
KO
best
had
catches
an
I've ever
84-yard touchdown.
with a
On the
solid
first game-
with a
first
solid
game of the
juke
year.
with a solid juke.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty. I'm
I
not
see
gonna lie,
that.
it was pretty
That
nasty.
was already.
It's nasty.
So he was averaging 84 yards a catch.
Defensively,
23 tackles.
23 tackles.
22
Yep.
picks.
That's I don't feel
2 picks.
2 picks.
I didn't
Not
play
bad.
a lot of defense, to be honest.
No, they needed him
didn't.
fresh for offense.
Yep, that's true. That's true. I didn't know Gunner played linebacker. I didn't know that.
He was a backup. I mean, he didn't start, but
That's fine. That's
because
fine.
he got probably 40 carries a game. So
And you had 1 punt return for 12 yards.
Hey, look at that.
I did have 1 punt return because we were in our first defense was out there and they went to a quick kick and they told me to run back. So
I like it.
Solid.
I was trying to push it back, but
Love to see it.
Your last game, I'll give you guys kudos on the last game when you guys played Bellevue.
Oh no.
Very close.
Oh,
The last game of the regular season.
oh yeah.
Very close to not making it in the playoffs. Wasn't it like 0.2 points?
Something like that. Yeah.
That's-
Maybe
that's-
points.
It took determination to win that game.
Yeah.
It did.
Well,
I
we
will
knew
give
the
you some-
last 3 games we needed to win at least one of them, and we did sneak it out against Bellevue.
That was. You guys
did.
lost
I mean,
2
we
in a
didn't
row.
sneak it out. I mean, I felt
Lost
like
3
it
in
was
a
pretty
row.
solid.
So I thought it was 3.
Yeah.
Oh
They were
yes.
5-1 and lost 3 in a row to Tiffin, Sandusky, and Norwalk.
You guys should have beaten.
Sandusky, we
Should
did not
be
have very good.
You guys
game.
got-
Tiffin was a very, very good game. Norwalk, we lost by 1.
Did you guys give like 2 kickoffs for touchdowns? Yes, Norwalk.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Against
Yes.
Norwalk, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And you lost in overtime.
Wow.
We did lose in overtime.
Which was
And
very
we
sad.
went,
I
we
was
went
there.
for a 2-point conversion. We didn't get it.
But I've been there, done
Play
that.
for the win.
You know, you're going for
Which
it.
I'm good for. I feel like if we played another overtime, it would have been. We were so tired at that point. I mean, it was 41-40, something
Yep.
like that.
Mhm.
That was.
Carson's team is the second team in Clyde High School history to ever win the state championship in football. Third team to ever go to the state championship in football, which, give you guys credit, it's really hard to get a state championship. Not as hard in Division 4 as it is in Division 3. But hey, I mean, you did it. I'm very proud of you guys. You did it.
State champ.
Carson,
Yeah.
I still get rings.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, guys.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I still, if NCAA would send me rings for NCAA 14, I'd be loaded.
Oh my
I'd be
god.
stacked.
There we go.
That'd be. Oh
Um,
my god.
I thought you guys played really well. You guys had some iffy
Is the
games.
only ring you love good.
Continue.
Your first 2 playoff games, I was very skeptical that you guys would make
Oh
the
my
state championship.
god. That Keystone game. I was like.
Because
We
Keystone,
No.
knew we had the ability to go really, really far. We just needed to get our stuff together.
You didn't want to say
I remember at the halftime of the Keystone
Did I
game,
say so?
me and
You did.
Noah
You
were
watched
sitting
it.
in there rolling stands at the very
This
top
thing was
row.
very uncomfortable.
We were like bundled up, and
It
I said,
sucked.
"I swear to God, if they lose and I drove 2 hours for a loss, I'd be pissed."
No, I know. We played
I
a
got
terrible
scared.
first half.
I got scared.
Came back the second
Pretty
half.
bad. Pretty bad.
Scored
Who
two
were talking
touchdowns,
about?
tied it up, and then I think we scored. Was it? It was 30.
What, the final
28.
there?
No, it was 28.
28,
28 unanswered.
28, yeah.
Your first half always sucked.
Well, against Keystone and Shelby, we
Yeah.
started out down 2 touchdowns going into halftime.
But
Yeah.
Shelby, I wasn't as bad because it was a
We
little
had
warmer for that
32
game.
straight or 28 straight.
Yeah.
What did you say?
It was a little bit warmer for that game, so I wasn't
That's
as cold in
true.
the stands.
I mean, I still wore a short sleeve just because
That's what you do.
it
Yeah.
bugs me when I wear long sleeves.
Mhm.
Yep.
And I have a ritual, so
I mean,
can't change.
And you had a really good game that game too.
Superstition.
Yeah,
your
I
Shelby game was
I had like 140 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Which is pretty solid.
That's solid.
I'm gonna say.
Very.
It's like
You
100.
could
I
have-
was 1 yard away.
You
It's
also
like
could have had a touchdown in the
130
state
more
championship.
yards than Noah had in his career.
What?
You
What'd
also
you
could have
say?
had a touchdown in the state championship.
I didn't play offense. It's okay.
Yeah.
I
On
don't
your little out route, I think it was like the 5.
know. I guess that's
Should we
kind
ring the
I mean,
pigtail? Okay.
Your state championship was good. I was kind of bored. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
I wanted it to be
Blowout.
better games.
I was.
You guys won. What was it? 42-13.
41-14.
It was pretty bad. It was bad.
It was a solid game.
I think
That's
I
all
remember
good.
from state champion.
Granted, there was no passing. I felt like I was watching the Army play.
Oh my god.
No, yeah, we knew we could just shove it on their throat, so why would we mess around?
I thought that team was. I thought it was better than they were.
After
Everyone
after
had-
licking Valley's first drive, I thought it was gonna be a really good game
I mean, too. I was like,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I know. Well,
because they knotted it up.
we came to the court or thinking basketball. Sorry,
Mhm.
we
It's
came
okay.
we came to the field. We got pretty far down. We fumbled.
Then they fumbled.
And they fumbled right back. Then
And then
guess
we get the
what?
ball right back, very next possession, fumble. So I mean,
It was-
that's how
oh
we started
God.
the game. We knew it was gonna. We didn't think it was gonna be that sloppy, but I mean, we knew the nerves would be
We
a
were
factor.
we were all cheering for you. Us, not
Yeah.
him, because
Yes, I was.
you were in a warm booth.
Yeah, sweet, baby. A
Every
sweet.
time
I call it a booth.
you
It was
open
sweet.
like Ed was gonna play FYI.
Well, no, they weren't
Wide
covering
open.
me because they were stacking the box, and we were getting
They kind of
6
had
yards.
to.
We were getting 6 yards of carry.
Because
So,
Gunner's
I mean,
5.
our line
5.
played so
I mean,
well.
Gunner's first run was pretty.
He trucked 2
dominating.
dudes.
Yeah.
He's 5'5" and like
300 pounds. So he's like a bowling ball.
Yeah.
So.
He is.
How can you tackle him?
I mean, the Wyoming game though, Cincinnati against Cincinnati, Wyoming, and Evan Prater.
Mm-hmm.
That was a game.
I was very proud of you guys that game.
I mean,
No Sean Kaiser, but
I heard that he
was
was kind of.
Evan
35-7?
Prater was legit.
35-7? 35-7?
something like that. I will say
It was-
that his touchdown, was it in the second quarter?
Well,
Was probably one of the best runs I've ever seen.
Yeah, the dude's Mr. Ohio. So.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
I remember I was watching the game because I didn't go to it. I was on vacation and I'm watching it and I was like, this team's not good. Like this guy is not good. And then he did that and I was like, oh.
He tried to hurdle me. He literally tried to hurdle. He didn't get it because I'm 6'4".
Yeah,
but
you're 6'4". You're not hurting.
At least he tried, you know?
That'd have been crazy.
He did play on the ground though.
Yeah.
Did try again.
I thought you guys had a really good playoff run. You guys had I don't want to say bad season, but it wasn't great.
It was a good season.
I would say it was a pretty good season.
They
regular
won
season.
state. They won state.
Regular season, you guys.
Your regular season was iffy. I will say that
iffy.
it was not.
Season, we had the opportunity
Not to mention in those three
We had the
games,
opportunity,
you
you know.
probably in those 3 straight games you lost, you had the opportunity to win those games.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
You could have finished the year at
Yeah.
9-1.
Well, Sandusky, we came out and we fumbled, we threw a pick six.
Yes.
Which wasn't Ryan.
You guys couldn't tackle.
It wasn't Ryan.
You guys couldn't tackle.
I mean, it was just a combination of how everyone was playing that led to that. But I mean, I thought we came back against Bellevue and had the right mindset.
Mm-hmm. Did you know if you didn't win?
Exactly. Well, we knew it since Sandusky. We knew we had to beat one of them, and Tiffin would have helped a lot if we would have beat Tiffin.
Oh yeah.
But
Do you want to ask your question now?
Do you guys have questions for me?
Yeah, I do. All right.
Well, we're going to move into basketball here in a minute.
All
Nope.
If your question pertains to football, you might want to ask it now. Evan's been teasing us with this question all day.
For you, out of us three,
Oh.
who is your favorite teammate to play with in football? Out of us three.
I would say Noah.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, he actually played with me.
I played with them.
That's
I was
we
with
watched.
him every single day.
That's
We
a
played
good
the same
point.
position.
That's a good point. He played with me for 2 days and 1 drive.
And then, yeah, I would have been with you that whole season.
2
but,
days and 1
kind of
drive.
tore my ACL, so.
I mean, I'm
Should have
just
just let me be in the play.
I'm just gonna say
Ooh,
You should have.
then you go through
because you were the
race.
senior and I was.
Hey, I asked you. They said pro right strong or whatever it was.
Hey,
I
guess
said
what
Carson.
When I get subbed out, I say okay.
I said Carson. I said I got you. You said no, I got this one. Come back limping with the ACL.
That's true. Other guy was lying on the field though. I wasn't even the one that stopped playing.
That's
Just
right.
pointing that out.
yeah, you're just hopping around,
Mm.
perfectly fine. It's okay.
All right, question.
I will say, me and
Oh, you went,
Carson
really?
only played football together 1 year,
Uh-huh.
and that was his freshman year. That was all of us played together. That was our
Yeah,
team.
we all did.
It was
Thanks,
fun.
Noah.
You
You know how many times you got
We
me
were
killing
some
balls?
Like twice.
We were some animals.
Like
because
twice?
we only lost once.
I think
We shouldn't have even lost then.
It was Edison, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
that's
We
'cause
should not have lost.
Our punter,
Mason John.
punter-
Oh no, because this idiot.
It was me.
Idiot.
It was my fault.
Didn't have
It was my
block.
fault.
It was totally your fault.
It was because Johnny got hurt and Flu was like, "Go in," and I walked on. And I was like, "Which guy do I block?" And he's like, "The one that's right in front of you." And there's 2 guys off to my right and my left. And there's nobody in front of me, and I'm like,
Which one you blocked?
He
Please
just
tell me.
ran down the
Please.
field.
I hit the one on the left. I hit the guy on the left.
No.
I
Block
hit
the inside guy.
That's what I did. I hit the guy towards the inside,
I was
and I was the outside guy. So the guy on the outside just ran right
Mason,
past me.
Mason does take.
Mason fumbled the
He does take a
punt.
long
Yeah, he
time.
bobbled. He
He
bobbled.
bobbled.
He
Yeah.
does take a long time to actually kick.
That's
the
the
ball.
only reason we lost.
We should have. They were nice.
We should have won. We should have won the game.
That
But it's
was
JV.
JV
Why are we
too.
still talking about it?
I'm kind of salty still.
It was
I
kind
know.
of funny because that year I only played corner. I didn't play any offense. I didn't do anything on offense.
That
And
year,
now I'm offensive.
in our scrimmage, I think it was against Norwalk. You ran a stop, and you caught the ball and you did a
Oh,
backside
yeah,
spin.
I
As
do
soon as you
remember
made
that.
that backside spin, I was like, he's gonna play varsity football. Solid,
I remember that.
because it was
No, I hit the spin and then I stopped it behind and the guy went flying.
It was-
that
it was
was,
so
that was
nice.
That was one of the dudes
So
in my
nice.
high school career. And I don't know why, but my freshman year, I had some of the nastiest plays.
The practice
In
catch.
yeah.
Oh my
In practice.
god.
I don't know why I couldn't make those like later. in my
Vargo?
career, but-
Whistled that ball across the middle.
Mhm.
Stuck the big pull out. Just
He's a Rieman.
that's true.
caught everyone's
Crossed the
It
attention.
runs in the blood. Now,
All right, hold on.
since
Andrew in high school, this is like legit question.
Okay.
This is like legit.
Okay.
How much pressure did you feel? Because you have
Yeah.
Zach and Colin. They had the names up
I
there.
don't even think
so.
like you can realize how much pressure because I put a lot of pressure on myself to begin with,
before
and
before
then
he
everybody else
answers
telling you.
before he really answers the question, we should point out that Colin. I don't know if Colin was all conference and all state in football,
But he's still.
but he was
good.
still really good, and Zach was all state.
Yes.
crazy good.
I think Colin, he didn't get anything for corner.
Mm-hmm.
I think he got some stuff for wide receiver.
He had Eric in front of him.
Yeah.
And, well,
Yep.
I don't know if it's just me being biased, but like Colin was a lockdown corner. Like I've seen a lot of film.
He was good.
He was really good.
He was very good.
And they just didn't throw his way. So I mean, he didn't have the stats that.
Oh,
Why are you pointing at
please.
yourself?
Please.
Everyone threw at you. You were the
No,
only. You
no,
were the only yes,
no,
they only threw
no.
at you. They didn't.
They didn't throw
They
me.
didn't throw at him.
They did not throw it to me.
They didn't throw it at me either. So.
Because you play.
Neither team. Neither team.
They-
threw it.
Okay, answer my question though. Answer my question.
All right. Well, I mean, like I already put a lot of pressure on myself to begin with, but like me as a freshman, I'm like already like, I'm not immature, but like I just like haven't grown up yet,
Mhm.
and so I'm like, yeah, obviously there's a ton of pressure, and like everyone's saying like, oh, you're gonna be the best Rieman. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not trying to be the best Rieman. Like that's not my goal in high school.
Mhm.
Like obviously I know I can do big things, at an athletic standpoint, but like, it was just hard to transition, I guess, into high school with all that talk. I guess it wasn't. It was the talk that led to the pressure, but
I think
as I played varsity more, it went away.
Yeah.
And I think like people started
Get more comfortable with it.
exactly, and as my brothers got older, like they kind of just backed out of that picture. But I mean,
I think that in terms of freshmen that come into high school, you were probably one of the most mature freshmen that came into high school.
I think it helped that you're around because you have Zach and Colin and their friends.
well, yeah,
all
exactly.
season,
I was
so.
always around their friends, and they were really good about it. And so I mean, like it was, yeah, and that's another thing. It was never a competition between like the brothers. Like us three, like we're all like really, really good friends. So I mean, like. We never fight about anything. Like,
who's your favorite brother?
Ooh.
I have a favorite brother.
Who's your favorite brother? I know we know you have a
I
favorite.
don't have a favorite.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure.
I
It's
bet if we
Bailey.
asked,
It's Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bailey's my super brother.
Well, decently.
Okay, now we're gonna talk about basketball.
No, I'm not done yet.
Oh.
Where
I
do
didn't
you,
tell you. I didn't
where
tell
do
you.
you
I
rank
didn't tell you.
yourself in the Rieman house?
Oh my God! He just
I'm
said
not
he wasn't
my-
ranking himself.
Exactly.
No,
Did you not listen to a word he said?
He said favorite brother. Do you think you're the best athlete?
No, that's not what we were
This
talking
dude-
about. It was before that.
Before that?
I was listening.
He literally said it's
I
not a
know.
competition between
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
I know Kendall played college basketball, so we have to include him in that conversation as well.
Yep. Okay. If Colin's here, I'll ask him to go downstairs.
Where would you guys rank me? I'm not
Second.
ranking myself.
Yeah.
Second.
I'll put Zach number one.
Yeah, Zach's number one.
I
You're
love you,
probably
both,
two.
but-
You and Colin are probably tied at two, to be honest. You guys made
I
about
can see
additional impact.
Yes, time. That was Kendall. Okay. Next one.
Now we're gonna jump into basketball since we have 3 minutes until we hit an hour.
Keep it moving.
This year you guys are 11-11. You
Yeah.
just played your last regular season game yesterday.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about going to the playoffs this year?
I feel like it's almost like the football mindset. I'm like, we faced so much adversity this year. Like the amount of adversity we faced this year in basketball alone. I mean, Coach Fretz was talking about the other day. He's coached 9 years head basketball, and he's never seen this much adversity. Like, we had Jaden Cook, our starting point guard, go down. I'm playing on probably a torn meniscus. Don't know for sure. Need an MRI. And so Jack, I mean, he's had a bum ankle.
Dude,
He's got a
always
concussion. I mean, like,
Finger?
Dude's always
Yeah, his finger,
I
he-
love Jack.
I have a broken finger. I mean, like, the dude's insane. Ryan, he's played half the season
He's
because he
not-
tore his labrum.
He's not in
Mhm.
shape.
Our assistant coach just passed away. I mean,
All right, dude.
his,
Doc.
I know. It's
Great
hard
man.
to even talk about,
It
to be
is.
honest,
It is.
but I don't know. And just like everything from even the start of the season, like our inexperience and just like learning while we had people injured and stuff like that. But I feel like all that's led to like I feel like we're now coming together to the point where we can get it done in the playoffs. And I genuinely believe that. I mean, we have a good like chance to go really far with the teams that we play too.
Yeah.
We know we can compete. We know we can play with the teams that are ahead of us. So.
Not to mention, you guys started your basketball season, what, 2 weeks into everybody else's? 2 or 3 weeks into everybody? Yeah.
2.5, 3.
You were behind the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I give you guys credit. You guys kind of made up for it there in the middle, winning all those games to start off.
Yeah.
I think your basketball team's pretty good. I don't think they're bad. I think you guys are actually.
Yeah,
Granted, you're not
We're
what we were in high school, but
well, obviously, we had size.
yeah, that's
the
what I mean.
The record shows it too. I mean,
Yeah.
like, you can't deny it.
You got a lot of size and a lot
But
of
we
places.
have
have
the
it.
ability to be up there. With
Yeah. You definitely
really, really
do.
good
You
team.
have it because
I
you're
feel like
missing.
our record doesn't show how good we actually.
You missed
can
that.
be.
You're missing Jaden a lot.
Yeah,
He's
I know. And I mean, I've played I've played limited. I've played limited games or no games in the past 7. So I mean, like,
isn't it helping you're not always
exactly because of my knee, and I'm saving myself for the tournament so I can come back and actually play to like my full ability. So like I'm not leaving anything out when I'm in the tournament. So I mean, like I'll be back to like the minutes I was beforehand. But I mean, it's just hard. Like even like last game against Perkins, I didn't play at all that game. And I was just sitting on the sideline, like watching us struggle, and that's the hardest thing. I remember that. It's the exact same feeling I had last year when I tore my ACL. It was like, there's not much you can do, but you know you can make an impact.
Yeah,
it's just hard.
I feel that. I think I'll speak for like all 3 of us. We've been friends with you for a long time.
Since what? Yeah,
since your freshman year.
Yeah.
I'm proud of like the person you become. Proud of like all your accomplishments. I think that you've come. I don't think you've come that far because I think you were really mature going in high school.
You were mature, very mature.
You're a great dude.
For a freshman and sophomore, you were like very mature.
Probably the most mature freshman I've ever met, other than I can't think of anybody else.
I agree.
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
I think you turned out to be a great kid.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to see what you do in your life. No problem.
Ohio State.
Yep, at the Ohio State University. And you're majoring in finance, correct?
Correct.
Are you excited about that?
I am very excited.
You'll hopefully this finance. Like,
I know. I guess it just runs in the family.
Colin's actually doing it as well. Maybe dad actually.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming onto our podcast.
Well,
Thanks for letting us use your round table here.
Anytime.
No, slap the table.
Yep, that table slap's going to pop up on the mic. Great job there.
Sorry.
It's all right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess that's it.
We're a minute over.
Yep.
You'll live.
We're a minute. We're almost 2 minutes over an hour.
It's fine.
It's not going to be that bad, really. I mean, if you listen to us for an hour, you could probably spare another 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, it won't be that bad. If you could
Say
tolerate
some
us
stuff.
for an hour, 3 minutes isn't going to be any worse.
Oh, what?
Amazon takes. Oh, whoa.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you guys listening in.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great time. What are you pointing at?
See you in episode 6.
In episode 6, I think we might have another special guest. I don't know yet.
We'll see.
But I've reached out. We might have another special guest.
Jarvis Landry?
I did reach out to him on our Twitter page. I did reach out to him. He hasn't said anything back. So let's hope. But yeah. So you guys have a great day. And
See you next time.
yep. See you in episode 6.
Yep.